All right. Well, thanks for coming tonight. I know some of you came because of extra credit, and that's really cool. We don't mind buying you out to be here. So hopefully, along the way, we'll have some fun. It's a really good looking. We got an attorney here, which usually that should be dun dun dun. But this guy fights for rights for the little people, so to speak. So we got Sam McRoberts from the Kansas Justice Institute. And up here, of course, we got your professors, Peter Jacobson and Justin Clark. So we'll be dishing out some extra credit. We'll have a few more people trickling in as we go, but I'd like Sam to give a few words about what he does and why it's important.
All right, I appreciate it. Thank you very much. My name is Sam McRoberts, and I am a public interest litigator. What that means is I fight for freedom every day in courts, in Kansas state courts and Kansas federal courts. And I'm incredibly lucky to be able to do that because, like I said, I'm fighting every single day for freedom and justice and making sure that we can fight on behalf of the little guy. How many of you actually know about the Little Pink House? Raise your hands if you've heard of this movie. All right, nobody so far, but you're going to. And when you watch this movie, I want you to keep in mind that this is one of the best public interest litigation moments in our history. And when you see this, I'm not going to ruin the ending for you. You're going to realize that the law impacts all of us, and it impacts people in their everyday life, and that there are lawyers out there to try to fight for people and help them. And you take an individualized story, Suzette Kilo, and her case goes up to the United States Supreme Court. And that's what we try to do here at Kansas Justice Institute. And we personalize these stories, and we fight for them. So we just started a little over a year ago, and the very first case we did involved raw milk. Has anyone heard of raw milk?
Mm-hmm.
A couple of people. So in Kansas, you are allowed to sell unpasteurized milk from your farm directly to a consumer. But there was a law in the books that said you couldn't talk about raw milk away from your farm. And what it did is it criminalized the mere act of speaking about raw milk, and that impacted Kansas farmers. And so I represented Mark and Coraline Bunner in a lawsuit basically against the state of Kansas that said, you know what, this family has the right to talk about their products. And they have a right to be able to voice that opinion in the town square. And we filed a lawsuit, and the Attorney General agreed with us. And now raw milk producers in Kansas have a right to talk about their product. And that's just one case out of many that we're going to be bringing over the next few years. And that model is based off of the Little Pink House model. Because Mark and Coraline Bunner had a story, and they talked about, this is our family fair, this is what we do, and we just want to be able to talk about it. And during COVID, we've gotten so many phone calls about instances where the government has impacted people's lives. And we filed a federal lawsuit against Linn County, Kansas. And what the local health officer did there was pass a health order that required businesses to keep track of any of their patrons who came in, the time that they were there, how long they were there, including when they left, who was in their party. And this became very robust. And I represented a small diner owner and a newspaper publisher. And both of them did not want to be tracked by the government. They didn't want to have to, for the diner owner, she didn't want to keep track of all of her patrons, most of them she knew. And so we filed a federal lawsuit against Linn County, Kansas. Based on Sunday evening, we briefed the case, and by the following Monday, we had essentially won the case because the local health officer backed out. And so that is the power of public interest litigation. So as you're watching this movie, I hope you think about Suzette. I hope you think about how the law impacts all of us. And just remember that there are people out there who are willing and interested in fighting for your rights. So best of luck watching this movie, and I think you'll enjoy it. Thank you.
All